Hey Jip Jip, how you doing? I should have said hey Jip Jip. To be fair. Uh, right. What was that saying? That there was something ready to claim when there wasn't? That was weird. I can't afford to get the lab to go. 50k, it's just insane. Right. So these two kind of need making a bit bigger, but you know. Still haven't figured out the logistics for having them two on the screen at the same time. Or having four on the screen at the same time even. The best bet is just to do it like this. Cards. We don't want that preset. We want this preset. I really should rename my presets on that one. This one doesn't have presets, but it does have a few cards now. Yeah, all necessary. This one's already set up because I was just doing some reroll dice runs, and I need to quickly also remember before I copy and paste anything. Too late. I must have copied something. Hey Genos. Yeah, I like to do it bright and early on Wednesday when I've got the rota day off. I've lost one of my runs because I thought I'd copied it, but clearly not. I'm just gonna double check because I feel like I did. What's in my paste? There's nothing in my paste. God damn it. Oh well, I've lost one of my farming runs. I thought I'd copied it, but I've done a ton of tier 19s this morning because my farming run ended like an hour before I was going to stream. That's annoying. But you live and you learn, right? Don't think I can upgrade anything, but I'll double check. I mean, doesn't really help per se, but oh well. Cards want to be on a tournament setup. The symbol I'm remembering is clearly wrong, because I was just looking for something and I can't see it from this image. Right, it's there. I was just making sure enemy balance wasn't on. Right, that's infuriating, but what can you do? I need to buy a single card on this one. Right, so I'll try and get a. I doubt I'll get anything in this because of the expense, but you never know. Might just help my build a little. Nope. Honestly, awful. The amount that I've sunk into that now is just getting insane. So we have got some upgrades, so I'm hoping that we're at the point where we can get some keys, but I doubt it. We're at 32% damage reduction here, and I'll quickly go over it, but it's obviously going to take a moment. Because we're back down at the bottom for history. I'm tempted just to close the game and reopen it, but tempted and actually doing are two different things. Rolling forever. Yeah, it's funny how this is not apparently a bug that anyone's aware of yet. I bring it up. To be fair, I did report it. Right, so the last tournament was on the 7th, right? So we got a second wind mastery before we ran our tournament, I believe. I streamed at 8, so it was literally just, I think I rushed it for the last one. So since then, we've got the recovery package is maxed. Masteries that don't really matter. I've got recharge missile barrage, which doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's just health regen mastery that we've got. So health regen mastery and damage reduction is now up to 32%. So let's have a look at the fasts. Honestly, it annoys me that they have to put fast ultimate on just to stop like 2 people doing an infinite strat. Enemy attack speed as well. Ouch. Basic ultimate. That's like a really horrible combo. We'll see how we go. I feel like I'm not going to do too well this time. We'll open up battle condition there. Battle conditions there. Fast on gold. That's a bit mean, isn't it? Right, so battle. They duken. One wants to be those. And this one just wants dabs. All the dabs. And oh, I have got another change as well, actually, which will help a little bit, but it's not as big a change as the other ones. And that is literally just like the obvious. I really shouldn't have claimed that just yet. That'll come back through later today again. So it's a case of like I got a bit extra health regen basically, and wall health and thorn damage and defense from here. So our defense is now at 84.2% in tournaments. I keep trying to pull more OAs, but I've not got any. Like, honestly, my luck on here is not even funny. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so we've got a space displacer here. Primordial collapse. Wormhole redirector. We've had 3. So that's good, don't get me wrong. But no OA. Oh, this one's already done, which doesn't surprise me. Missions. Ooh, we've got to get those gemmy gems. But I love having all the bosses just sat on your wall. Does this basic ultimate on... Wow, yeah, so it's just got the horrible combo on gold as well. My posture's really bad this morning. I was going to be late streaming as well because I was playing some Neverwinter because they've got a new update out. What? I'll have to log that up because that doesn't make sense. No longer self-employed, but I've got a thing saying I've got a tax calculation from HMRC. Yeah, for some reason this tower's on go slow. I've tried restarting it and everything, but just a little bit of a go slow. I always accidentally misclick on that. Right, so we're kind of in a safe place at the moment because it takes a while to get to the point where I'm in danger. But let's see if there's any names that I recognize. Darkest Strike. That's mission. I mean, obviously I know who Nico Robin is, but there's no one whose names I recognize. Which Asmod did I get first? Good question. I'm trying to remember because I feel like I may have unlocked. No, I think I got my generator first because of the coins. Basically, Econ is king. And then I unlocked Core. And then I unlocked Armor last. And yes, technically this would have been best for me because of my build, but it was low priority because I didn't have an assist mod that was worth putting in because I was planning on using OA regardless, but my OA at the time was legendary, so it just didn't make sense to buy at that point, in my opinion. I think it all depends on your build to what's best to buy first for assist mods. Generally don't like picking up in the beginning of the day, but it takes me over, so I need water to wake me up. I've just had my coffee, so it should kick in. I know that was an exaggerated. Although the water is refreshing, it's like cold, and where I live, it's soft, so it's really nice. Tastes good too. Can I get one more gem, please? They never got back to me, did they, actually? No. Oh, no, they actually asked me to get back to them with some information. Just me thinking, that was a very ugly angle. Was planning to get Perma Black Hole, but now I just have Mythic Plus Black Hole Digester. Now I'm confused if I should go the Black Hole Digester route. It's a difficult one to say. Like, you do need Perma Black Hole for Black Hole Digester to work. It's definitely worth it. I did Black Hole Digester when I had Perma Black Hole before I unlocked assist mods, relying on the perk, and it did well for me. Like, it's definitely a very good idea econ wise. Unfortunately, I can't really show off my econ right now from like the last few runs, and unfortunately I lost my last run because I thought I'd copied it, but I didn't. Or I copied it and then it's cleared it itself. Something's happened, but yeah. Because I'm getting like 275 trillion per hour now, which is really good. I think it's really good anyway. Where I'm at. But we're up to 235 Q. Lifetime. I'm going to try and do another tier 19 run after this as well. I doubt I'm going to manage to get any further, but I just feel like my build's got a bit better, so let's see how we do. Also, I think the last time I tried to run it, I had enemy balance on, which obviously is going to hinder me. I'm hoping everyone else is going to struggle with the extra bosses as well. Especially Glass Cannon, I feel like, struggles more with the extra bosses spawns. In theory. Do I have... No, that's the wrong one. Probably shouldn't have that open. Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm looking for this one. I feel like there's a newer. I'm just checking second wind health, second wind health, second wind health, second. Then normal health regen, then wall regen. Then something that I cannot afford because it's like more than half my lifetime coins. I was looking at my health regen because that's what's needed for tournaments. What's this? Need that to be primary module armor. Level 162. Oh, right. Just figuring some stuff out. I need to make sure I put my chat to live chat. I know, like, it's quieter on the morning. It's usually on an evening I get more people chatting, but like, as I said, this time works better for me. If I get less people watching, oh well, I'm not streaming to get people to watch. I'm just streaming so that my tournaments are here on my channel, because obviously the live is available after. But also, like, obviously I do like tuning in with the community. So like Wednesdays, when I can help it, it will be 8 a.m. Or I say 8 a.m. is 8:45 this morning. Usually it's 9, but I'm 15 minutes early. But Saturdays will always be like 8 p.m, like my other streaming time. Ooh. You know, I was like, I need that like one extra, and then I got it. I didn't even think about it. Come on, game. No way. Oops. Oops. I don't need fleet enemies. Don't need my demi plane open. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it just all depends on what you need. Like, honestly, with assist mods, what's your build lacking? Go for what you feel like your build's lacking first. Like, I know I've got my generator, like mythic compared to the other two, but that's literally just so that I can have like the G comp cooldown. The others will get upgraded at some point when I can afford it, but stones are a limited resource. I was very tempted to buy another stone pack before the stream as well, but I behaved. I was so annoyed last tournament as well. I mean, kudos to you, pew pew pew. But like, I got 16th. Pew pew pew. I was going to call him pew pew, but it's pew pew pew. Got 320 waves. I feel like they were using intro sprint to just get that extra 10 waves. Wow. Dying that early. 180 waves. And I've used second wind. This is going to be a rough one. Yeah, that should be fine right now. So I'll have a quick look, but yeah, we're not looking good. I was going to go over here. So Wave Accelerator Mastery is going to max out, and then I'm going to put Wave Skip Mastery in this slot. Recovery Package Mastery, once that's done, I'm going to trade that out for Cash Mastery. And then I think I'm going to keep Second Wind Mastery in for now, and then go Health Regen Mastery. And then that'll go to Defense Mastery. Or no, this one will go to Defense. Depends which one finishes. So once I've done those, Defense Mastery will go in. And then Golden Bot cooldown's going to stay in until 25 because, you know, Econ. Wait, what? Max T15 minus. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You will progress. Just keep going. You will progress. It's very difficult when you're comparing yourself to YouTubers. But honestly, just Keep plodding along. You'll get there. I'm surprised I died so quickly. Like, I assumed my second wind had popped, I'd live a bit longer because it's all on regen. What happened to tear me apart there? I mean, it doesn't help having fasts, but, like, am I in the danger zone of being pushed out of Tournament? I actually am. What is this? Like, I know we've been having bad battle conditions, but... Sorry, I'm just tying my hair up. I got 310 last week, and they were probably just as bad. Like, what's going on? Is there something in my build that's wrong? I'm on my tournament cards. That's correct. That's correct. Yes, it's all correct. What screwed me over? That's just annoying, that. Right. There's no... Oh no, wave skip is in here. Could take wave skip out and I might do a little bit better, but not down to my health, that's the only thing. This has got intro sprint and wave skipping, has it? And enemy balance. You know what? I think I'll go with my tournament build. We're doing a tier 19 run. See how this tier 19 run does. We'll go from there. Yeah, second wind happens regardless at the beginning. It'd be great if I could not use second wind from the get-go, but fortunately. I don't think it. No, I don't think there's any other ways of doing that. I'll get him around that. I was thinking, can I increase my range? What did I die to? Probably be fast. Yeah, I'm concerned I'm going to get ranked down for like literally no reason. Just checking a couple of things. Yeah, I died to a fast. I might do a second run. Hey, Miss Footster, how you doing? Slow progress because I've not really had chance to do much on it. It's just a case of I'll run it when I can. It's done what? Oh god. Oh, I'm not 30th. Survived 10 waves. That's the thing. I've got so many towers. I just don't have the time to invest in all of them. And when you first start off a tower, like there's so many videos to make for it. I don't want to like do loads of progress and just be like, oh yeah, you missed all this. So I'm gonna record a video for it for today. Its first video comes out today as well, actually, that I recorded earlier in the week. Got my first ancestral mod and it was OA, so that was cool. And I unlocked tier 16, so been working on shatter shards. Nice, great progress there, Dinols. I feel like OA is a really powerful mod. I'm annoyed that I didn't invest in getting it on the banner, but you know, what can you do? See, I was going to look into how to do that as well, Flipstar, like actually letting AI do it. And so what to do, Jim? Still a work in progress. And super against the AGBs of auto clicking. Yeah, that's the downside. That's why mine's more of a I click it myself, but tell it, like ask it what to click, because then I'm not really breaking any rules. As far as I'm aware. Right, which, if I get the correct one spawn, I don't have a problem, but if I get the wrong fleet spawn, it can be, this is a rubber run. Perfect. Don't need to worry about that, so I can save my nuke. Yeah, it's annoying how, like, I find it annoying anyway. My build is stronger, but I'm doing worse. Oh, I never spent my. I forgot to spend all that. Oh well. I had to teach it everything, every screen it can encounter, and local OCR knows where it is, but had to teach the coordinates where it should click and what it actually clicks. It's fair. The reason I couldn't do that is because I need to use my computer for other things. Like, I'm honestly constantly using my computer. So these two on the left are just doing normal runs now. Well, technically, these three on the left are just doing normal runs now. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do another tournament run after this, I think, because I'm not happy with 200 waves. But then I don't understand how I only got 200 waves. Like, second wind gives me 7.3 times L3 gen, and that got me only an extra 20 waves. Doesn't seem right. Let's have a look. I mean, I see Playwright's end-to-end testing, but I don't see how that. I'm assuming there's a way to get your AI to go through Playwright, because Playwright just looks like it automates. It doesn't have an AI behind it. It just follows what you tell it to do. I guess that's what AI does. Right, yeah, wave 75, I'm starting to take damage. Still got a long way to go. So... Okay. Oh yeah, because I bought someone something. Oh, Night Animal still hasn't claimed their... Stone pack. Sorry, I was just sorting something out. Distractions, you know? Yeah, no. Hey Conrad, how you doing? Ooh. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so I've been getting some good luck on there, but the problem is the damage that I'm taking. Why do I keep getting that noise at the end of every song? 102. I mean, I'm over a wave 100. Yeah, rolling stats is painful, honestly. I am completely with you on that one. Alright, it's gone on the other screen. If this pops up with something, I am screwed. Should come up on a different... Yeah, there we go. Just instant death. It had nothing to do with what popped up on my screen there at all. I'm getting close to my highest wave count again, to be fair. So yeah. I'm gonna buy a load of modules. Come on. Please. You gotta love that. Good old RNGesus. Oi. I know where I'm clicking. Still not enough to push that up though, is it? Yeah, just shot. To get extra death wave on my MVN, just to realise it is still falling off against PC, and DC with almost 25%. Yeah, it's honestly awful. When you re-roll and it gets you absolutely nothing. I'm trying to get this 141 to get the extra slot before I start re-rolling. Because obviously getting some extra stats on this is going to help as well. But right now, and people probably call me crazy because of the way that I'm doing my build, but I'm currently just pouring everything into substats on here. Don't show this for now. But yeah, there's better ways to spend my stones, technically, but I've got a cunning plan. And no regrets here with what I just did at all. because my defense is now at 85%. And once I finally pull the rest of the OAs, like, well, hang on. Do I have any? I'm just having a look. Yeah, right. So I can test with this if I just equip it for now as the assist. Close. I can get up to 85.82% with that. Should I leave this in for the... Is my OA doing enough? I'm wondering now. Just having those extra stats might actually be better than having an OA. But yeah, the OA is doing a bit of damage on things. I can't really re-roll this any though. Options re-roll. So what we're looking... What are we actually looking for? Defense, thorn, health. And wall health, of course. Oh, I don't have wall health ticked. Oh no, I do. Yeah, I didn't get a wall health. If I could get a wall health on here. Oh, don't you just love it? I'll choose the new. I think I'm going to have to do some testing because I'm not sure if those 2 electrons are actually better. Especially if I can pull a wall health on here. To Ancestral Rarity before getting GT+. No regrets. G-Comp and Black Hole Digester combo is a thing of beauty and makes me happy. There needs to be some fun in the game. Exactly. I don't care if my build's not the same way as everyone else's. I'm enjoying the way my build is. That's all that matters to me. Already at fastest speed that allows. Cool. Still in tournament setup, aren't we? Right, I'm going to have another crack at the tournament because I feel like I will do better this time. I'm probably not going to get to keys because keys is 470 right now, or 480 really to get keys. But I want to not be in the danger zone. So, funny number. Anyway, we will just double check that I put everything back to the way that it should be. Would have been nice to get this up to Ancestral, but it's definitely a goal. I will get it there. Just thinking, actually, that's something else that I was considering. No, can't afford to increase the range. Yeah, we'll do another tournament and see how that goes. Now we're at 85% damage reduction. That's actually... Thing is, because of the way that it works, that was actually quite a big increase in my defense. And could make a very big difference in my run. You've got to consider, right? And this is the reason that I was doing that, right? So, ignore clicking the wrong thing. I always do. So, by doing that, I've got increased health regen, increased health, increased thorn damage, and increased defense. So that was a solid upgrade. Like for my farming, it's not really done much, don't get me wrong. For my farming runs, defense does nothing. The health regen's not going to do anything because health regen's already ridiculous. The health increase, yeah, that's going to help. But that's literally the only thing from that I've just spent is going to help in my farming. The health on my wall health. That's it. I am planning, and I know it's going to be a long way off, but I am actually planning on maxing out the substat for defense on my assist mod, like the substat percentage. But obviously, I need a lot of econ for the labs for that as well. No. Mac Fuse, I am not transitioning to Glass Cannon. I am going to be one of those people that can get to the top 100 with EHP. If I want to go Glass Cannon, I have a whole separate tower for that. This main tower is EHP. Full stop. I just enjoy the EHP playstyle, so I don't see why I should change. When there's so much for me to push up in my EHP build, I don't see the point of moving over to Glass Cannon. Also, farming is much lazier with EHP than it is with Glass Cannon. So, Glass Cannon, you have to do Devo and stuff. EHP, you have no damage. Enemies are killed by your orbs and your wall thorns. That's it. Then less me. That's the thing. Like, that's the main thing that I feel like a lot of people have forgotten, and it happens in every community. Don't get me wrong. But play the game the way that you enjoy. Is it the best way to play it? No. But are you hurting anyone else by playing the game in a way that isn't optimal? No, it's a single player game. Like, I could kind of understand if there was joint stuff, but it's a single player game. Just enjoy it. And I feel like some of our community, unfortunately, has forgotten that. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I know you're not saying that, you're just asking a question, but I think it's important to bring it up when people ask. Like, for example, I play 4 towers. Not everyone's going to enjoy playing 4 towers. To be fair, mine's for content. I don't enjoy playing 4 towers a lot of the time. So much micromanagement. Like, the reason that I play EHP on my main tower is because there isn't really micromanagement. And then I play 4, so micromanagement galore. To go to increase my tourney performance. Yeah, that's. I understand. Like, it is very much. If you want to increase your tourney performance, Glass Cannon is gonna definitely be like a big assist there. I really need to increase my range to give me more time to hit bosses before they get to my tower. But also, I need more black hole coverage for that. The thing is, I mean, I can upgrade the quality now and it makes a difference. I mean, I might do that at some point. But the problem is, I'm kind of just waiting until I get Ancestral, because I just still sat at Mythic, honestly. It's annoying. It's a case of I really should not have upgraded all these. It was a mistake. But hey, yeah, literally no OAs. So still need to get 4 OAs to get up to Ancestral. The thing is, in a landmine plus is Glass Cannon. Like, I don't want to move over into Glass Cannon, because I mean, I do like the way SD works. Don't get me wrong. I like the whole having loads of inner landmines coming in. I just don't like the fact that the plus is damage. I feel like the plus should have been crowd control. I mean, without the plus, it's definitely just crowd control. Yeah, that's the thing. Without plus, like, it is a crowd control, so it's pretty nice. And I think it may actually be better than a like OA as is. So I might actually transition over into that. But I might try that out actually. I think I need to, yeah, I need to re-roll everything on here. But that might be my goal today. I might just try and re-roll, see if I can get the build the way that I want it. The CC from that might be a little bit better. But then, actually, that's a point. No, actually, below where I want to be. Inner Mind Stun is not even unlocked. I haven't even done the rotation speed either. That's a quick one to unlock, though. But SD ones auto-rotate anyway, don't they? I might look at doing that, but we don't know. Oh my god, there is so much I can do with the HP. My HP is like, I feel like I'm still like at beginner level for my HP. There is so much for me to research. There is so much for me to invest in. Because people seem to forget how much you get assist from your perks. So yeah, I'm fairly, don't get me wrong, like perma black hole and everything, and it's great. But labs wise, I have so many labs to research. So I need to max out defense percentage, and I know that sounds crazy, but I need to max out defense percentage. So I'm going for 98% damage reduction in tournaments because it is possible now. So that's my goal. That's going to take forever, but it's going to be an amazing increase to my... Because if you think about it, right? From here to 98%, that is, like, over double the damage reduction. Like, that's just insane. So that's one thing. If we look at my wall labs, they're still so under-leveled, it's not even funny. Like, I know it's because I'm doing loads of other stuff. Like, I've been working on my econ a lot, which has been slowing down. I've got 3 masteries going at once as well. But if we look, I need to go all the way to the top because my wall regen still only level 23. So there's what? How many levels in this? Yes, I've still got 7 levels to research here. My wall thorns is still only level 16. So there's still 4 levels to go in there. A wall fortification isn't maxed. Still another 15 levels to go there. Chain Thunder, I still need to finish that off, but I also need to save up to increase my Chain Lightning plus for the Chain Thunder. And then also, you may have saw as I scrolled past, my health is still only level 64. or 63 technically, sorry. Health regen still only 85, so there's still 15 levels left to go in there. Technically defense absolute, but I don't believe that's of any use until they rework it. My wall rebuild still needs working. My wall invincibility still needs work. I still need to get my rebuild so that it comes back up. I realised I'm still running my tournament. I didn't pause it. Yeah, so my rebuild I still need to get it so it comes back up during using demon mode. And then there is also my stuns for my swamp that I need to get up. In the landmine stuns also need to get up. My chronofield range needs to get up because that's actually useful as well. And then I've got so much CC to work on as well. And then I was tempted to get the swamp rend just because of the stripping armor, Deathwave armor stripping as well. I need to get that. That's going to be helpful. Anything else that I need to work on for that? Oh, there's the defense mastery, which is currently not on, like extra defense mastery. And then, yeah, enemy labs and stuff. I still need to do my battle conditions as well. Because they need the thorn, but like I need to get to level 10 on the battle condition labs, and then I need to do the thorn one separately so that I get more thorns. So yeah, there is so much to do for my EHP build. I am nowhere near done with it. But once I am done with my Deathwave, once I'm done with the EHP build, like everything's maxed out, sure, I'm going to go into damage because I'm not just going to sit there doing nothing, right? So there's so much to invest in for EHP. I'm going to continue investing in it. EHP. So like even stone wise, right? So Chain Lightning Plus is EHP because it's a percentage damage. So I still need to invest in that to max that out. Then I need to, obviously, my modules, there's still plenty to sink stones into. And then there's still econ to invest into after that. So even stone wise, I'm nowhere near starting to invest in damage on that. But yeah, I will technically go into hybrid at some point, but I'll never go glass cannon. I'm EHP first, and there's so much to do. And yeah, if Defense Absolute gets reworked, because I really don't think it will be, because if it does, glass cannon would become redundant. Honestly, that's how powerful Defense Absolute would be if it was reworked. Like if Defense Absolute went after all the damage reduction things, broken. Because if you think how much the percentage damage reductions are, because what? We're at 11.5 or 12. Right, hang on. We'll just do this because it'll just show it easily. 12Q is what we'll go with, but we'll just put it but 12, right? So we times that by 0.98 for the first one. That was the wrong way around, sorry. Let's start again. 12Q times 0.02. That's just from defense. So defense takes it down to 240 trillion. And then we times that by 0.2 for the primordial collapse. We're already down to 48 trillion. So all of a sudden, going from 240 trillion to 48 trillion, that's a massive jump. They'll never nerf percentage damage. Like there's no way to nerf percentage damage. Like they would never do that. Why would? Because thorns is percentage damage, right? They would never undo that. I appreciate what you're saying, Footstar, but even if they made it so Chain Lightning was no longer percentage damage, thorns by itself is enough, and they're never going to change thorns. They nerfed OA, but in a way they actually balanced it. I'd say they balanced it rather than nerfed. OA was broken beforehand. Now it works. They're not going to change what it is now. I mean, yeah, they might make it a little bit weaker. But again, that's just one thing. Like, Thorn damage is considered not broken. They're not going to change it. But Thorn damage, in my opinion, has the potential to be broken. But I won't get into that just now. I'm just trying to think of all the damage reductions as well. In fact, I know exactly where I need to go for this. There's a certain thing that I need to pull up, so bear with me. Yeah, it was on this one. You just heard Bonsai in the background, if you heard it. I'm just looking for... There's a part of his video where he breaks down all the percentages, and I just want to... That's damage resources. I want... Not this video. So, right, here we go. So, defense, chronofield reduction as well. So, times 0.75 for that one. Flamebot reduction, 0.05 for Flamebot. And then Chain Thunder times 0.1 for Max Chain Thunder. So you go from 12 quadrillion down to 180 billion. My defense absolute's at 1 billion currently, and I don't have the 1000% increase. That already puts that to, what, 1 trillion? From the substat alone. So that would cover 12 quadrillion by itself. I would be taking no damage at that point. If they move defense abs to last, it would be broken. Simply, it would just be broken. Oh. Right. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? I know that's maxed out now, so it's just like clicking on that for the fun. My second wind has popped at some point. I didn't even see it pop, but that's because I've been distracted. It's popped a little while ago, but I'm already doing a bit better, so... So, this is one thing. So, Thorns deals with... doesn't deal with Commander, deals with the other two. No problem. In fact, right, Saboteur is completely pointless with Thorns when you've got Wall. It can't do anything to your tower. Overcharge does not do enough damage to your wall to destroy it before Thorns kill it. So it's just Commander which sits out there, which you can't kill with Thorns. However, there are multiple ways to deal with Commander as EHP. So the first one is with OA. Obviously, if that gets reworked, then it won't be so much. So if we ignore the OA way of doing it, there is Nuke, which recharges every 300 waves. And then there's Second Wind, which recharges every 400 waves. And then there is also the Demon Mode workaround. I'm going to call it a workaround. That recharges every 300 waves. So yeah, high-end commanders are going to be an issue when they're spawning like every 10 waves. But once your defense is high enough, the buffs that they give do not do enough to destroy your wall. So they're not so much of a problem. And your OA can deal with them. Yes, I said we're ignoring OA for now, but OA is a way to deal with them. Like, there's basically a cheeky OA method, So basically, it's like 150 hits from OA, I think, from the top of my head. I'll have to double check. Bonsai told me. But you turn off your Chain Lightning, and then you do like 150 hits from your OA on the fleet, and then you turn your Chain Lightning on, because your Chain Lightning does equal to the current wave HP. So once you've got their HP below what Chain Lightning Plus can do, you turn on Chain Lightning Plus, and then that does the rest of the damage to kill them, because obviously OA can't actually kill them by itself. So there is ways to deal with fleets as EHP. Or commanders specifically. The other ones are non-issues. So it's only the commanders that are an issue. They can't be dealt with via forms, but there are methods. I mean, I've seen Bonsai's tower, right? He's a bit ahead of me, and he has like 3 commanders sat on his screen at like one time, and it's not causing him an issue. So, and that's only because he's not at like the wave point where it becomes an issue. Like, it does become an issue later on. Yeah, so in my opinion, we do need more ways to deal with commanders as EHP, but it's also not necessary. Like, once you have enough tanking, the commanders are irrelevant until, obviously, until they're not, because they're always going to end run. But at the end of the day, like, Saboteurs are awful for glass cannon if they can't destroy them quick enough. And they're also a big overcharge are a big problem for glass cannon, aren't they? Because of the fact that they just sit out of your range and hit multiple times. But literally, they cannot tear through my wall, whereas a commander could like end my run if I don't have something to kill it with. So, in my opinion, EHP is better against fleets in general, because you only have one to be concerned about. But then you don't have as many ways of dealing with it, right? So I guess it evens out. I just want to double check something. But I mean, I'm doing much better this time around. But I'll pause whilst I just double check. In here, and then encyclopedia. Already in the right one. So, empowers enemies with an area, providing a buff to enemy health. It doesn't say how much. I was just curious, but no, that defeats the one problem that I was thinking would, because basically that changes my damage reduction and I'm having more health. And it's only the Chain Thunder percentage damage reduction that's changed. But that is a decent chunk of damage reduction that you get. So, Saboteurs don't turn anything off the EHP. If the Saboteur is against your wall, it does not disable any of your like anything. Basically, it can't disable anything if it's against your wall. It only disables it if it touches your tower. So I'll do a tier 19 run after this, because I'm probably not going to live much longer, unfortunately. And if we get a Saboteur, I'll show you. My health regen seems to be doing alright. I might just speed up to 2 times. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's literally like saboteurs just do nothing to EHP towers. It's hilarious. I'd speed up to 4 times, 3 times actually. Yeah, still want to be able to react if it goes horribly wrong in an instant. Like apparently what happened last time. And that's another thing that's currently in my AHP build. I've just realised, like, my flame bot, I still haven't got max reduction on that either. Currently only 32% damage reduction. It can go up to 95%. I want to pull this off at like the last possible second. And then we can speed this up again. Oh shit. That's literally the best I'm going to do this run. I'm not going to get my wall rebuild, so I wanted to pull that off before my wall dropped. Oh well. Still, we did a better run than original. And there we go. Currently ranked 1. Yeah, that's not staying. Cards. Farming. Yeah, we're fine. That's the thing, my econ's at a good place right now on this tower, so I'm going to move over into doing more EHP build strengthening. $270. Yeah, no, I'm probably still going to get ranked down this time. Oh well. Hey, all Clouded, how you doing? Right, so we'll just go straight into... Why have I got demon mode on my farming setup? I'm sure there's a reason. Right, yeah, so we'll do a tier 19 now. Have I got strong enough? No. Still second wind before that pulls off. Oh well. Wave 45. How you doing, all clouded, anyway? Oh, don't even tell me that. That's awful. I'd be 12th, and I'm looking at ranking down. That's just not even funny. Like, I am literally looking at being knocked out of this tournament because they're going to take over me. And they're going to take over me. And then what? This guy might overtake us. So literally, 270 waves is going to get me knocked out. Late in your country. Yeah, it's 10 AM on my country. But I know, like, this time's an odd time for other people. I guess 10 AM is also a bit awkward for my country as well. People are at work. But hey. Yeah, bracket RNG is definitely cruel. Like the fact that mine, I'm looking at getting knocked out of Legends, and yours, I would be 12th right now. Oh well, what can you do? Mine's Marshmallow. Is Marshmallow in here? It wasn't. Oh, you're saying his is like a soft bracket? Super soft. Mine's not a Marshmallow at all. I thought you were on about Marshmallow. Yeah, you got a really good one there, all clouded. Usually I'm pretty decent with my brackets in this. In fact, it's just pulled everything through. So I'm just going to quickly check the tower.lol. Because it should have all the data on there now. I've got a new keyboard, so I keep having to look at it. Oh, but you should have just pulled it. Oh, 32 minutes ago. It hasn't pulled 10 o'clock yet. We'll just have to wait for it to finish pulling. It should, in theory, be pulled like right now. Because the last pull was at 9:30, so it should be another pull every half hour. Just need to wait for that to click up to 10. I'm pretty sure I've got a very harsh bracket. Well, you see, none of these are running on my computer. Because these are not technically emulators. People say they are, but they're not, trust me. So these are all cloud phones. None of these are running on my computer. I could close them down right now, reopen them, and they'll be exactly where they are. Watch, I'll close all of them. So that was all hit on the X. Open this back up. Still running because it's this is LD Cloud, and the rest are Ugphone, which are like they do cost, but for me completely free because I basically advertise their product. So that's why I have 4 towers, but none of them are running on my PC. So like it's literally just streamed to my PC. It's literally just like watching 4 videos at the same time. Not that anyone does that, but a PC can manage that no problem. But also, my PC would be able to manage running 4 emulators at once, no problem, because I have a 5080 Ti. Yeah, sponsored. I'm tempted to kind of end my sponsorship though. LD Cloud is so much better. It costs more. though. That's the thing. Like Ugphone, you get what you pay for. It's not that it's bad. Just I prefer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we've got a saboteur. Perfect. Look, nothing is stopped, even though the saboteur is right there, sat on my wall, taking damage. It literally just sits there, takes damage. Doesn't do damage to my wall. Doesn't turn anything off. So EHP, they are completely pointless. 3090 Ti, damn. I mean, 3090 Ti is actually not that bad. But yeah, I've got a 5080, so mine's working fine. Like, it barely uses anything. 960. If it's a 960 I'm thinking about, you can actually mod that to be as good as a 3090. Obviously, that's modded, so. And that's short use. It will die being used in that modded capacity. Yeah, LD Cloud just has extra features that just make it like worth paying for. But if you're just looking for like a solution to let you run the tower, Bug Phone works, and it's like half the price. I mean, right now they've got a sale on, so it's even cheaper. Yeah. Thank you for checking in, All Clouded. I was sitting like enjoy your night, but you're going to sleep, so hope you sleep well. Also, sounds a bit creepy though as well, because I don't know you that well, so I don't know what to say to that. Just a bit of the tism making me go crazy. Like, what should I say? Literally, my brain just over processing. Yeah, so there you go, Mr. Flipstart. Literally, as you saw, Saboteurs do nothing against your wall, but take thorn damage from your wall, so completely like made irrelevant. I'm just trying to think like about, because obviously I'm doing this run to see how well I'll do, but I'm just thinking. I got an increase, but I'm just looking at my health regen, still not good enough. Honestly, it's these fasts. They're a problem for EHP. I need to do some more research against like enemy labs. I need to do some more of them, I think, against fasts. See, the thing is, like, it all really depends on how many enemies spawn, and because it looks like I could be dying any moment now. I'm gonna slow down the game speed actually, just so that I have time to react if I need to nuke early or anything like that. That's the thing, right? If I get a Saboteur come in, that spawns with loads of fasts. So that could also cause an issue at this point when my health regen is barely keeping up. Yeah, we'll end this run and then I'll probably end the stream. I'm hoping to do a little bit better than my last run. In theory, I should, but RNG has a big factor in it as well. Which one's gonna come in? Commander's going to be an issue. I'm just going to nuke it now. So you could stream from LD Cloud to YouTube 24/7 as long as you have a cloud-based OBS. Can you have an OBS on your phone? Oh, no, wait, yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Arguably, yes. The thing is, you've got to understand this is a cloud phone, not a cloud PC. Like, its operating system is Android 10, I think. Or is it 13? Yeah, Android 10. It's literally written right there. But also, if you were running it on the phone itself, that would also... stream onto mobile, so you could technically run it on there, but that would also use processing power. You'd be better off having a cloud computer or a virtual desktop. That's a better one to say. Have a virtual desktop that's got that open to then stream that, and then technically, yes, you could. I don't really see the benefit of that per se. Your stream quality would suffer because of the processing power. But yes, you could technically stream it 24/7. It's in the server, but the quality was pretty bad, and even with this Stone Age old graphics card, they get really expensive. Yeah, that's the thing. You need something that's got the quality for it to run. So I see where you're going with it, but it'll end up being expensive to get it to work, really. But you could, technically. I was just thinking, there's nothing stopping me from, because I have like 5 cloud phones, right? These could connect into another one of themselves. Like if I installed the app on one of the cloud phones, it could access any of the other cloud phones. So you could have a cloud phone running streaming software, watching the stream of the other phone. Technically that would work, but then again, you wouldn't really have your overlay, or you'd have to transfer over. Oops, I just accidentally clicked into health regen. I'm not supposed to do that. And I clicked into health. I'm not paying attention properly. I just kind of went into default, click things. I mean, I went better than my last tier 19 run, right? I need to be surviving till Wave 183, ideally. But that was definitely, I had to use that, otherwise I was going to die, so... And I'd rather do that before my wall drops, because I don't have a long enough regen for my wall to come back up. Or low enough regen, technically, rather than long enough. But definitely next Tuesday, I will be reworking my flame bot, and I'll be able to unlock tier 20 as EHP. Game over the CPU, which is super resource hungry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like having one connecting to the other, so one's running the game, one's running the streaming, potentially might work. Potentially. It'd definitely work better than having it running on the same. So wave 120 really isn't bad. Like what? So upgrading my substats on my assist mod took me from 108 to 120. It's actually a really decent increase if you think about it, considering how difficult that tier is. Definitely going to look at... Yeah, no. I was just thinking about something in my head. I mean, I am tempted, because I don't think my OA is really doing that much, and this would be the quicker way of testing it out. I was just thinking this would still give me the landmines, but then I don't have the stun off it, so that's not going to really help just yet. So yeah, I think I'll just do some re-rolls in trying to get... I'll put common. I just need wall health on this for now. We'll go with new because it doesn't really matter. So if I can get some wall health on this, I can try with higher level substats on things. Space Displacer would technically be best, but I've got to get everything on that one, right? I just want to do a playtest without the OA for now. So yeah, I'll end the stream there. And then, oh, actually, quickly... Because health isn't... I feel like having that loss of... Oops. Definitely don't do that. No. Completely messed this up now. Right. Equip this back as the assist. So it's getting 35% health increase. That's the only thing. We want this as a primary. And then we want this in as an assist. There we go. I just wanted to test. No. I still die before I pull. Oh well. But that could just be the lack of health that time. Yeah, anyway, so I'll be ending the stream now. Thank you all for checking in. It's always a pleasure. I like doing these early streams because we get other people in as well. So I'm definitely not going to stop it. So yeah, everybody take care. Thank you for watching. And ciao for now. I just remembered, so I've not ended the stream yet. I'm just going to quickly double check to see if it's pulled in. Why is my play... It's not wanting to put my player ID into... Right, I'll refresh. I'll bring my screen back for a moment. I've been kicked out of the tower.lol. It's saying 403 forbidden. I'll try reopening completely. What? There we go. What? I'm copying a player ID. I'm pressing paste and it's not letting me do it. In fact, I'm not allowed to type. What? Okay. I'm just having to type it manually, so... 157 EF EEE 26 E9. Right, we'll bring this over onto here. Did I type this in wrong? EB2F157 DF triple E 26 9D. Shush. Shush. There we go. I'm literally at the worst case scenario for when I entered my bracket. Best case, I could have been like 15th. That is painful. So I'm literally worst case scenario for when I entered. Fine, to be fair. 25. But then I know I'm going to end up like 26th. So yeah, I got hardest bracket I could. Right now I'm ending the stream. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.